so you're going to have all your bags for receiving, and you just need to unload them. So you'll take out the slip that's in the front here, and then open the bag. And there'll be an envelope with some books in there. And after you unload it, there's going to be 2 piles of books that you're going to make. One pile of books that are coming back to us, so they're our books. And the way that you can tell which ones those are is that they'll have an R on the label on the front. So we know that both of these books are ours, and they'll need to be put back on the shelf eventually. Okay, so this is an example of a book that someone from our library has requested, and it's coming in for them. So if you look at the difference in the labels, the owner location, if it's not 611, then that is another library's book, and it's coming in for our patron. So that'll be a separate pile of books for you to check in later. After you have your 2 piles of books, the books that belong to the University of Findlay have our labels on them, and so you just need to take the labels off of all those books and then just throw them away. So for all books that come in when you're receiving Circ, you're going to go to the drop-down menu on Sierra and go to check-in, no patron. And whether there are books or books coming in for our patrons, they all get checked in. So I'll do the stack of books that are our books first, and so you just have to check them in. And if this message comes up on the screen, it says item status off campus and has been cleared. All you have to do is click OK, and you're good to go. Okay, so once you've checked all of our books in, they just need to go on the cart by the circulation desk, and whoever's working at the circulation desk can clean them off and put them on the shelving cart. So then when you're ready to check in the books that are coming in for our patrons, again, you're still in the check-in menu, and you just have to find the barcode on the book. They're in different spots for different locations, and a screen is going to pop up, and it gives you the name of the patron it's coming to, and all you have to do is make sure the name of the patron on the slip matches the name of the patron on here, and if it does, it'll ask you to print a slip to place in the book. You don't need to do that since it should already be in there. So then once you check it in, all you have to do is write the date the book comes in, right on the paging slip next to the person's name, and then just stick it in there so you can see it when you put it on the shelf. If the person's name is not clearly here, you just have to write it at the top here so that we know whose book it is. Okay, so after you've checked in all your books, the next thing you need to do is go to the drop-down menu again and click Notices. And we need to send out notices to the patrons who had books come in today. This is so that we can send them an email. So I usually just click on job name, double click it, and click on number 3, this WTS OPO requests. Double click that and it'll bring up this screen. Here you have to change it to be Finley and Weinbrenner, since we have both of those types of patrons here. And then up at the top where it says notice type, you click the drop down menu and press pickup and cancellation and click prepare, and then email printer, and you're going to type in Pam's email in the email address box, and then press print, so it'll prepare the notices. And so all of the patrons who have notices to be sent, all you have to do is press send notices and press OK on the screen that pops up. And then once they're sent, it'll say 2 email notices emailed, clear all notices, and you just press yes and it'll clear them out. So they should have an email telling them that their book is here to pick up. So then you can just press close and press no to save the changes. Okay, so like I said, the books that are ours go on the shelf or the cart out front for the individual working circulations for them to clean off and shelf. And these books that came in for our patrons go on the hold shelf. So all of the books on here are in alphabetical order by last name. So all you have to do is place them on here in alphabetical order. That way, when the individual comes and picks up the book, it'll be easy for the Circ student worker to find. So those will be there, and then we'll take these out front.